really like what Shiba Inu is doing right now. I'm happy that we've seen the level of resilience that we've had. This is why I've said that Shib is a blue chip asset. It's one that's not going anywhere. And frankly, right now, Shib's run is kind of being tempered for one specific reason that I want to share with you guys. Now, I do have an alert set right at the edge of this liquidity, guys. If you guys haven't noticed, I've had this alert set on here for a very long period of time. This was Shib's rejection point back here. This is where the edge of liquidity lies. And then Shib has the potential to go on a massive surge to the upside. I'm talking 15, 20%. Wouldn't be surprising at all. We're really going to try to approach this 4017 with a good news catalyst, right? That's what Shib wants to do right now. Will it happen? Well, that's a whole nother discussion entirely. But what we're facing right now is actually a lot of resistance on Ethereum. If you guys aren't familiar, Shib has a very large LP, a very large liquidity pool with Ethereum. So when Ethereum price isn't really moving, it's kind of slowing Shib down just a little bit. When Ethereum moves fast, when it surges to the upside, like towards 3K, it can drag Shib price very quickly. That's just the nature of liquidity pools and how they work. And right now, Ethereum is fighting this 20-day moving average. And the thing is we've dealt with a crap ton of selling when it comes to Ethereum in general. Ethereum whales have been unloading ETH at some very, very large levels. For example, 300,000 ETH sent to exchanges. This was, I believe, Coinbase on both accounts of this. So there's a lot of dumping on the Ethereum side going on right now. What ETH is trying to do is basically absorb a lot of this selling pressure. And because of this, ETH is kind of just trading sideways. It's not really doing a whole lot. And this is why Shib's run is it's fine, right? It's nothing crazy. You know, when we look at Shib just like over the last 4 days, for example, you guys can see that this is only, an 8% move. Nothing really to write home about. It's good. It's fine, right? Because we really haven't had some great news yet. Nothing to really spark buying and spark excitement, things like that. We had the little tease from last month's FOMC meeting, but now today, maybe a bigger catalyst, all right? And this is where you may see some of those entities that have been dumping may in fact turn around and start buying, okay? Now, there's never a guarantee in crypto. We don't know what's going to happen. Frankly, Shib right now is setting up for some pretty sizable moves in the market, all right? It wants to reclaim the top of this liquidity box, guys. It wants to reclaim the top of this gift zone. Shib is not comfortable in this range by any means. Shib has wanted to move to the upside for a long time, but the problem is that the market hasn't really been conducive for this. All right. So now I will say this, we are seeing a little bit of shift in Ethereum. We're seeing a little bit of shift in institutional money, more excitement picking up. BlackRock, huge buying yesterday on the BTC side. Grayscale still doing their normal selling, right? That hasn't really slowed down. Nice, almost green day on the spot ETH ETF side. So there is an overwhelming sentiment shift. Okay. I think I talked about this in a Shib video the other day, but this overall sentiment in the market is in fact improving. And why this is important and why today is a big day is if Jerome Powell gives us the kind of information that we need, if he says, the data is starting to look a little better, or if we keep on pace, we have potential cuts coming next month, something like that. That's where people, instead of being a little bit tighter with their money and playing things closer to the vest and not really doing much right now, that's where people start getting back into crypto. That's where excitement creates FOMO, creates further price movements, creates maybe this trigger for alt season. All right. We're about at that time where, historically speaking, the market is ready to take off. That's why I keep saying, guys, be prepared, make sure your bags are packed, because the moment it hits, it doesn't always come with warning. Right? Sometimes you get a little pump and you get flat for a short period of time and then you take off. Sometimes it just sends. Okay. And the thing is, when we're talking about Shib, probably, 5-6 months from now, things are going to look very different in the market. I think by that point, we'll obviously have some clarity from the election. There will already have been the start of alt season. Assets will have taken off, and we're going to be looking at Shib from I believe, much higher price from where we're at currently. Now, again, not a guarantee, not financial advice or anything like that. We'll see how this all plays out. But my main point is, when ETH starts moving, guys, especially quickly, when whales start buying instead of selling, that's when we will see Shib really take some names on the way up. So appreciate you guys as always. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below, but have a great day. Catch you in the next one. Take care.